You are listening to Maximum Pew Pew, an actual play RPG podcast. Maximum Pew Pew follows continuous storylines and are meant to be enjoyed from the beginning. This episode follows the Dead Sons storyline and may contain spoilers for the Dead Sons Adventure Path published by Paizo Incorporated. The following content may contain mature themes and adult language. In this episode, the party prepares to depart the Gate 1 control facility. When last we left our heroes, there was this big siege at the Gate 1 control facility.
We blew up a hallway a lot.
Oh, yes. It was a lot of shock and awe and explosions and bedlam and chaos of all degrees. I'm pretty sure that Axiomite that boarded your ship earlier is aghast at just how bad of a situation.
Yeah, sorry. On the other hand, it's going to be a really nice setting for the next Zoe's next HGTV flipping show.
Oh, yeah, especially if you got recordings of all that.
Flip my secret base.
It's like, wow, we didn't have to spend any of our budget on the pyrotechnics here. You, at the conclusion of that, you met Lutice Alhambra, who had flew in with a compatriot, was shot down, and she kind of reconnoitered with everyone at this base and sort of revealed her history with Cyna. You're currently still at the Gate 1 control facility, and not only has a Blackwind Annihilator come into view, one of the Corpse Fleet's flagships, but also you did get notifications that 3 other outside vessels have made their way into this space. The HHS Cathedral ship Demon Breaker, which is where Lutice and her compatriot had flew in from the Demon Breaker. And the Cathedral ships are a class of capital ship that the Church of Iomedae uses. But also 2 Dawnflower vessels that are used by the Church of Sarenrae. The DV Blue Hypergiant Blessed Immolation and the DV Red Giant Terra Ignium are also in the airspace. There's a lot going on, especially with the orbital defenses also trying to keep some of these ships away. And after the discussion that you had with, was it Osteth, who was the AI trying to prevent this super weapon becoming active yet again, the solution was to try to basically fly something big into the stellar degenerator and detonate it. And you see a few options up here, and you think the one that would probably do the trick the best is going to be that dreadnought that the Corpse Fleet brought in. It's got a lot of energy behind it. I think if I recall reading correctly, it is a full 6 miles long.
That's big.
Yeah, it's a...
Jesus. That's like some Warhammer 40K scale.
It's a very large ship. But you know that you need to get up there to be able to do anything about it. And it's so large, and your ship is so small, you don't have to worry about the interplanetary defenses because it doesn't even register as like a threat. It's basically targeting these capital ships that are gigantic. Lutice can also tell you that she didn't have to worry about the planet side weapons either, just because they were so small and you could see them coming a mile away. But it was they were so cumbersome that they couldn't precisely hit a small ship even if they wanted to. So her ship is down. You know that the Cult of the Devourer have a ship somewhere, some piece of junk that's only surviving because of the machinations of some hideous god. But the Sunrise Maiden's out there too, because you cleared a parking space for it, and that's pretty much your ticket off of this rock.
We like to call that god the plot.
The God plot. God plotter. Okay. Got that out of my system. So you all have had an opportunity to rest. It's been a very long day, and the fatigue of these long engagements and all this adrenaline flooding your systems finally just made you sleep a little bit. Lutis will help keep watch while you all catch ape, and you are now refreshed, maybe still a bit weary due to the fact that there's a war going on above your head, but it's time to do work. What do?
We go to work. Punch in.
Punch in?
Yeah.
On the clock,
we're on
Richie.
the clock.
So you're heading to the ship?
Yeah.
Cool.
We have to upgrade it.
Yep.
Oh God, it's that moment that we've all feared. He's pulling out the tactical map for the deck plan of our ship.
That's fine. Shit dies just as easy inside the ship as it does outside the
We
ship.
knew it was going to happen.
The real issue here is that we are really good at knocking holes in things, but it's usually not ours. So
That's a big map. So go ahead and place yourselves near the bottom, near the aft of the Sunrise Maiden, that side of the ship. You make your approach to the Sunrise Maiden, and something doesn't seem to be.
That can be Vesper, because I think he's around.
Completely right. Yeah, Vesper is in the picture. So
praise, try you.
So do you want? Would you like Vesper and Luke to participate in this?
I mean, they can sit back and watch because this shit's about to get ugly.
Okay.
I have Soldier's Onslaught now.
So they can sit back. That's
lets
fine.
me shoot 3 times in a full attack.
Oh my God. As you all
Do you like rebar?
make your approach, you see you are not alone in this area. There are, in fact, a number of individuals. Oops, not that many. There are a number of individuals that have basically also made it to the landing pad. Sneak in here to set them up.
Okay.
Oh no.
Are they hiding behind boxes, those sons of bitches?
Yes.
Sometimes you do that.
They don't want to stand up either.
That's because they're paper.
Did anybody here play Outer Worlds?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't sidetrack us because I will. I'll do it. I'll do it.
I was just going to compare Vesper to Sam. Like that's
The cleaning robot.
right. So you like say something, so he'd just be like something like, yes, Triune is the best.
You've tried the best. Now try the rest. So you get here and you find that basically I'm going to count like under the ship as partial cover because
Okay.
they're sort of like low clearance and they're kind of using that to their advantage.
Okay.
You find that there are a number of undead here waiting for your arrival, and they do not waste any time beginning to assault you.
Oh.
Roll initiative.
Well,
That's
a really cool.
So fortuitous
This is,
roll. How about that? You'll notice these minis have numbers under them too, so that's how I'm keeping track of them.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
There's a really slick website that let you just put in the art and it would make like minis that you cut out and everything.
What?
Yeah, like it. I thought I was going to have to do it manually. It doesn't preserve a lot of the art quality, but it's still fine. So, Cyna, you got a 16.
Yep.
Ion, what'd you get?
25.
25. Oh, nice. Maia, what'd you get?
I'm sorry, Ian. 25.
25. That's and Zenka.
total of 20.
Let me make this bigger for my purposes. And let's there. Now. All All right, I got my stuff out here. Okay. So as you all approach, you'll see one of these undead creatures that are armored very heavily will sort of point in your general direction, and all 8 of them will begin to open fire on the party. It's probably most equitable that everyone gets 2 shots at the moment. Well, actually gets attacked by 2 people. It'll be more than 2 shots. Haha. So let's see. They've got that. So that makes it that. We will start with Maia. I'm going to give you, I'm going to roll 4 attacks at you.
You got it.
These are all going to be kinetic, by the way. 31.
You have soft cover, by the way, so you have a plus 40 your AC.
Oh. What did they roll?
31.
Okay, that meets it exactly then with the soft cover.
So I know what number I need to roll to hit you.
You need 31.
And that's a crit.
Ugh.
So the first attack that you will take, the first one you will take is 19 damage, and that's acid and piercing.
Right, I think I only have resistance to electric, so I think that's gonna all go through.
Okay.
Hold on.
Hold on, wait. You're standing next to me?
Yes.
I boost your AC by 2 as a reaction.
Oh.
So that'll block that one, but it won't prevent the crit.
Right. Okay.
So you don't take damage from that one. The crit, though.
Oh, okay. I do have normal DR5 because I have deflective reinforcement.
So we'll adjudicate that here in a second. The second attack will be 29.
Okay.
So you've got DR5.
Yep.
So that'll be 24.
Okay.
Plus on your turn, we'll have to deal with corrosion.
Okay. Right. Okay.
So those are that. The next two are going to make full attacks at Cyna. Cyna, what is your KAC at the moment?
26.
26.
I boosted by 2. I spend a resolve and boost it by 2.
28, 14. So I need to roll 14s or higher.
Is that with your soft cover?
Ability.
That's good.
Oh, that's not with my soft cover.
So you should have 4 more than that.
Your height makes it difficult for them to actually hit. Some of them get close, and you can hear these aren't really bullets. The payload seems much larger, and you can actually see one kind of stick into the soft soil of this landing pad that you created. These are actually like syringes, modified syringes with an acidic payload.
Ooh.
And
that's an interesting modification of the needler.
Yeah, let's...
I don't like it.
Zenka, you are going to be the next victim. What is your KAC?
Let me look.
You have soft cover, and I'm going to spend another resolve to boost it by 2.
These are the idiots
Okay,
that leave needles all
so
over
that
the
would be
public
a
beaches.
total of 6 for cover, because soft cover just doesn't give you the reflex bonus. My KAC is 23 before cover.
So you're looking at 29?
29.
Okay. So I need 15s or better. That's a hit.
Ooh.
That's a hit.
Ooh.
That is barely, and that's missed. So you're going to take 2 hits.
I take one of those for you. I take the first one for you.
You're going to take 15 split between piercing and acid ion.
Okay.
And
15 is going to be 7. So that's just...
So I'm going to say 8 acid, 7 piercing.
Okay, so I take 8 damage
Okay.
because the piercing doesn't get past my DR.
The second attack on you, Zenka, will be 13 acid and piercing.
Okay.
That's going to be 6 pierce, 7 acid.
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
It's all good.
Ion, I'm afraid to ask what your KAC will be.
With the soft cover I have, it's 32.
32. I need 18s or better. That's a crit. Do you have any juice?
To ignore crits?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
I'll go ahead and roll the others, but miss.
No, I don't.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the crit is 37 damage. I'm going to say that'll eat through all your DR, right? So you can just subtract your DR.
Okay.
Because that's going to be like 19 and 18. So
you said 37?
Yes. If you want to get granular, 19 acid, 18 piercing, but
that's still some damage.
You are also corroded, which we determined corrode was the same as being on fire.
Yes, but I get a reflex save to avoid that.
Gotcha. So that's is that on your turn?
It's a reflex save or a fortitude save. No, it's just in response to the crit to see if it turns into a... In order for the crit to take effect, I have to fail a save.
Okay.
And if it takes effect, in order to get rid of it, I have to make a save each round to get rid of it.
Gotcha. So Maia, go ahead and make me a save as well, a reflex save.
My reflex save was 27.
That'll pass.
Okay.
Mine was 20.
That'll pass as well. So you're able to stave off. You know that this stuff's bad news, and you pluck it out of your armor.
Yeah. Ew, dirty needles. Get out of here.
Yeah. You pluck it out of your armor before it can really do a lot of lasting damage to you.
The dead version of Hep C is way worse.
Maia, is your turn. There's a plethora. We need a collective noun for undead. A
murder of undead.
No, I'm thinking a ceremony, a wake of undead.
What is the line of a funeral cars called?
A procession.
There you go.
A procession of undead. Yes. Thank you. A procession of undead are near the aft of your ship, some of them with cover, some of them kind of out in the open, but you count fully 8 of them in their ranks. What do you do?
All right, so these guys have soft cover, right?
Yeah,
The ones
basically,
under the ship?
they're under the ship.
Don't.
Yeah, so they're under the ship, so it's kind of like an awkward shot to get to. So I'm giving them some partial cover.
What does that equate to in
plus
AC?
2 to their AC. Partial cover is plus 2 to their AC. Their cover from those boxes.
There's going to be like the +4.
Is going to be a +4.
Okay,
Yeah.
And then those 2 guys out in no man's land are just
out in no man's land. They're like, please shoot me first.
okay.
There wasn't.
Because I'm kind of judging these based on increments here of which ones I want to shoot.
Which one is no man's land? These 2.
It looks like number 4 and number 1.
Yeah.
These.
Yeah, they're not behind any cover.
Okay, so the guys who are not behind cover, I guess I'm going to... well, first I'm going to haste circuit, so I can actually get all this action economy. I'll twin scan the guys in no man's land.
Okay.
And then since I did use my move to scan...
We determined that was... 4 and 1. Okay. So I'm going to give him a scan icon.
Yep. And now I will full round attack since I am hasted and shoot the one who is closer, because I believe I should only have to take 1 increment penalty for him. 60 feet. I don't know. I just visually, I might have to take 2.
Each of those creases is probably 50 feet because those are 8.5 by 11 sheets. So going that way.
Interesting. That's
Does
pretty...
anybody have some burst templates?
That's a pretty good way to do that.
Somewhere.
Do you have a 40-foot burst template? Well, let's start with a 20.
I can do that.
Oh, no, it's 2. It's 2 penalties. Okay, so I'll have to take a -4. And then a full round is also minus... You have to forgive me for forgetting
You take the -4s with each one.
Okay, so it would be -8 total for me to do a full round attack on that guy. Got it. Which is what I'm going to do.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what was the other -4 from? Soft cover or
increment penalty?
Oh, increment. Oh, because
it's 2 range increments to get there.
I'm there. I'm with you now.
So -8 total. That'll just help me out. All right. First attack is a 23. For energy.
That'll hit.
Nice. Hey, can't beat that, right? So 2d8. Let's find some d8.
Remember, you took deadly aim as well. So if at any point you want to take the -2s, but that's a lot. I understand why you didn't.
Yeah, that's why I didn't.
I understand why you might not want to take a 50% increase in misses.
Right. What is the beer icon? Is that an 8?
No, that's take a drink.
That's a D6 and
That's
you take
a
a
D6
drink.
for a drinking game.
Okay, so let's not roll these. I'm not drinking
I mean, that would be a completely different kind of podcast.
That's for the after hours. Okay. So I'm going to use my special ability and replace one of these with a D4.
Which one were you shooting, by the way?
Oh, this guy.
Number 4, got it.
Yeah, number 4. If I were a better gamer, I would have brought my own dice and wouldn't be digging through my fellow gamers' dice because I'm a horrible human being. Okay.
It's okay.
So that becomes 6, 7, 8, plus my level, so 19 damage. That's for the first attack.
Can you tell me about your weapon?
It is cold damage.
Okay, so yeah, all that goes through.
All right, and the next attack. Nope, nat 20. So
Okay.
that is clearly a hit. Let's burn this man to the ground. It's just straight double, right? I can't remember.
You roll twice.
Okay, roll twice,
And
and
then
then
you-
only add my level once.
No, you add it
you
twice
add it
as well.
twice.
Roll
Everything's-
twice,
yeah.
add, okay.
You get double everything.
8, 9, 10, 11. Plus, so 22 plus 22 plus 14, so 36 more cold damage.
Nice. You do a number to him. He's still
Oh, and he is staggered now for the crit.
okay.
So 4 is staggered.
Nice.
Yeah, it sticks. So we'll put a little stagger icon there for him. You do quite a bit of damage, but these things are thick with 2 C's. So it's going to take a while to kind of whittle them down, but you did a chunk. Ion, it looks like Maia has returned fire with a pretty good effect.
You shot at this one?
Number 4 is the one that Maia shot at.
The guy, the most no man's land guy there. He's just like,
Okay.
what hurt to do? I'm just walking around. No cover.
All right, so I am also taking -8s because of it goes into the second range increment.
Okay.
So I'm going to attack this thing 3 times
Okay.
with my.
Hey, you're shooting the same one?
artillery
Sniper
laser.
rifle.
You're shooting the same one?
Yeah,
Okay.
let's drop
I
this.
just want to
one.
confirm.
I'm full attacking.
So just something
Got it.
absolutely
If he dies
stupid.
after the second attack, I will just pop on over to his buddy, also in the
Gotcha.
man's
Just
land.
rotate 5
Yeah.
degrees.
Yeah. Bounce with the recoil of a laser artillery cannon. Ooh. Those were not good. Does a 19 hit his EAC?
Yes.
Ooh.
Is that 700?
Does a 14 hit his EAC?
No,
I didn't
14
think so.
will not
Okay,
hit.
well, I hit him twice
Jeez. Yeah.
Okay.
out of those 3.
No range increment for you.
And you're
No,
shooting
it's
energy.
Fired in 2
Okay.
different modes.
Yeah.
So from the hip 70,
But-
laying
right.
down to snipe, it's
Yeah, if you lay down.
700.
Like,
Oh God. Oh God.
oh, that's
So
Look
that
at all
first
those
hit,
eights.
that first hit is going to do 35.
35?
Yeah. I rolled
Okay.
all 8s.
Yeah.
I critted and got 36.
And that second one is going to do much more average damage of 19.
19. You find that my original forecast of him looking pretty healthy has now changed. He's looking very not healthy. He's
Weather
still
update.
up,
Mhm.
but not
Quality
by a
of the
lot.
The dude just gets like
Disembowelment.
way late. He stands
Or
out with no
fireballs.
cover and then just gets blasted, staggered, and now is full of holes.
Yeah.
He was ridgelining. you don't ridgeline against the enemy team. What are you doing, bro?
Yeah, it didn't pan out well. He was hoping for more crates and he got there a little late. So he's just kind of awkward there, like, hands in pockets, everything. Zenka, it is your turn.
So we
Okay.
like shot up a dude like on a casual stroll.
We just like walked up. Oh, there's
he's
enemies
just
shooting
kinda
at
like,
us.
it's like, photographers like act natural and you don't know, like, where do I put my hands? I'm just kind of like,
Okay. So the GM gave Zenka some heinous abilities.
yes,
So
I
let's use
did.
those.
That's a thing I did.
We're gonna get out a battery, and we're gonna throw it so far down range, specifically here,
Okay.
because this with a 40-foot radius
Uh-huh.
Brett Favre
will
over
hit
here.
everybody except for that one.
I was stupid and gave him different versions of Explosive Blast.
I've got a list, and I get to pick 3 different versions.
And there's amazing. Like 12. There's 12 different versions of Explosive Blast.
I get to swap that out every time we take a 10-minute rest. Or a long rest. I
just think our GM just really likes flashing lights and noises.
Also true. So yeah, I need all of them to make me a reflex save.
Okay,
DC 20.
So what flavor of Explosive Blast is this for the listeners?
We are going to use
the bus driver special.
Where is it?
You kids in the back.
Where'd it go?
I like the scene of our
dispersed. So what does dispersed do?
So dispersed increases the area to 40 feet, but the damage goes down.
That far down. Okay.
So it's only 66 instead of 96.
All right. So
he before he was a bus driver, he played
varsity football in high school.
Varsity football.
So go ahead and roll the damage. That way I can
I'll take that, I guess. It's only 19.
19. Okay, so
it's 19 to pretty much everybody.
You're hitting everyone but 3?
No. That one.
It hits. It looks like that's number 3. That's what I was referring to as
number 3.
Okay, yeah. So let's see.
Apologies.
You're fine.
I couldn't see the numbers.
Number 1 is completely out there. It's a 17 reflex.
Now they do get a +2 because
he is not in cover. That one's not.
Oh, well then never mind. He gets to eat shit then.
Okay. How much does he eat?
He eats 19 points of damage.
I'll probably ask you that 7 more times. Okay. I apologize.
I'll keep saying it.
I appreciate you.
We will do that.
2 has full cover but rolls a 1, so he'll eat it.
Okay.
3 was the one that was immune from it. 4, 18 reflex.
Is that with cover?
4 does not have cover.
Then no. You're looking for a 20.
Okay, go ahead and remove 4 from the board.
Which one is 4?
That's the one out in the middle.
That one.
Yep.
Okay.
You can put him right in this graveyard here.
Oh, God, the microphone. Okay.
5 is the one with soft cover. 8 plus 7, that's a fail. 6 is behind full cover. And that's a fail.
Well, this is a lot more effective than I thought it was going to be.
7 is behind cover and rolls a 20, so he will only take 9, correct?
Correct.
And then 8 is behind cover. 7, 11, 18. So 8 will take full damage. So Zenka lets off this explosive blast that's very different from the ones you're used to. It's a bit brighter, but doesn't seem to have the same explosive panache. Not a lot of damage has been concentrated in one area, but rather it's been dispersed over a significantly larger radius. Zenka is able to catch 7 of these Marines that are down here and has effectively killed the one whose day had been kind of thoroughly ruined by Maia and Ion as a result.
Apologies, that save was incorrect. It actually was a 21.
I don't think that would have affected anything.
But just
the only one that passed with a 20 on the die.
Yeah, he's gonna be fine. Just wanted to put that update out there. I did the math wrong. My DC went up this level.
Ooh. Cyna, now that all the tall people have had their turn, it's been kind of hard because like all the tall people, like it's outside of their normal range increment, so they kind of stepped in front of you, and it's been very rude.
Oh yeah, I'm just sitting here with my pistol, like with my hands out, like what?
Can I get? Oh, okay, I guess so. Ooh, I can go. Oh no, you're going to go. Okay, that's fine. Yeah. So now you finally have a opportunity. There's been a large enough lull for you to.
No, actually, more realistically, Cyna is probably complaining and mad about something, and like the fight breaks out before she realizes, and she's just all this fire is going on, and
I'm
she's
not
still
done,
and she's still ranting about it, and then she's like, "Oh, whatever." But given the extreme range that we're working at, I'm going to leave my pistol holstered snap my fingers and pull out the sniper rifle.
Okay.
I'm going to step a little bit to the left to my left to get out of line of sight for all the bad guys and all the good guys and activate my cloaking field.
Okay.
So if you just move me one square towards Ion, or Ion's player, sorry.
All right. Is that your turn? Because I don't know what the action economy is for some of the stuff you did.
That's 2 moves and a swift. I'm good.
Okay, next round, it is the Marines' turn. The 2 closest that are underneath the ship are going to hurl grenades at the lot of you. Let's see. That was a good roll. That'll hit, and that'll take a favorable. Wow, English sometimes. So 2 grenades will come over to your area, and it will actually affect everyone in that area. I'm going to need you to make a pair of... Are all grenades reflex saves?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to need you to make a pair of reflex saves.
That sounds like some design space that would be fun to play with.
Well, and I guess it makes sense in
because you're trying to duck out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
Dodge.
Did you say what the DC was?
No, I did not.
Okay.
I just need a pair of reflexes from everyone.
Okay. Let me know when you are ready.
Zenka, I'm ready for you.
26.
That's fine.
And 19.
That's also fine.
Okay.
Ion, your 2 reflex saves?
I got 27.
Okay.
And 17.
You are fine. Maya, your 2 reflex saves?
That's a very low DC.
24 and 18.
You are fine. And Cyna?
19 and 23.
You are fine. I'm curious if that DC is correct. Because it's going to be their
Yeah, do the math real quick if it seems low.
Because it should be 10 plus half the level of the grenade plus...
their dex mod.
Yeah, because it's a thrown weapon, so it's dex for DC.
And they're soldiers, which means they have grenade proficiency.
So they shouldn't be taking any penalties to that. So
but it's saying DC 15. I don't think it's accounting for the actual grenade, which is higher level.
What level is the grenade?
Is this one of those things where NPCs are based on those rules instead of player rules?
Maybe, but I don't think I've ever seen those.
I'm going to say that's the case, and none of them actually.
Okay.
But you...
Do they also have like knowledge skills that don't exist anymore?
No, not in this case. So
wait, we're out of that book, aren't we?
These grenades roll, and you can kind of tell immediately, and I'll say Maya's probably the first one to notice that each of these grenades is loaded with these almost photovoltaic cells that are designed to release a large flash of light and blind their victims. So you yell out "flash," and everyone sort of reflexively gets their arms up, and it's just like a strobe with this high-pitched squeal. It's not even like a flash bang. It doesn't have like that disorienting, deafening version. It's just like artificial sunlight.
Okay.
That if you caught it wrong, then would just like bleach your eyesight for several moments.
It's very bright.
You were all able to fend that off just fine.
That is very surprising.
Focus their attacks on any foe who seems particularly vulnerable or more effective than the others.
Given a DC of 15, I can't actually fail a reflex save.
I mean, I could.
1.
Oh, yeah, I guess
so. Is that loot and the robot in front of everyone?
Yeah.
Is that where they need to be? Like, is that where they would be?
That's where we put them for self-cover.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
What? I don't feel bad about that.
I think they spent their turn running towards the ship for cover.
Okay. So we'll run them to the ship for cover.
Oh, no. We're not useful in this combat anymore.
Do
you want me to shoot at the NPCs
she's got
with
a rocket
no resolve?
the NPC has a rocket
because
launcher.
these guys are like shooting, like missing barns and shit like that.
Well, we're going to shoot at a barn. They're going to point at you.
Good.
As quote, particularly vulnerable or more effective than the others. And they're going to focus full attacks on you.
They should.
What is your KAC at the moment?
My KAC is 28.
28. So I need 16s or better. The first guy...
Are they getting range penalties?
Yeah, I'm taking it. So the first guy misses. Second guy misses. That's a crit hit and crit fail, so he's all over the place. So guy number 3 will crit. I'll go ahead and do damage for it. 34 acid and piercing, so that's 17 each. And you can make me a reflex save to prevent corrosion.
Ooh.
Probably not. Reflex of 12.
Yeah, so you're going to have the corrode. You know what? I should have been ignoring some of those covers that you were saying because they have sniper's aim. Oh, well. Combatant number 4 misses both shots. Combatant number 5 misses both shots because the GM is
number
rolling.
4 not in the fight? Didn't that happen?
I'm mentally
okay.
tallying the 5 that are shooting at him,
Yep.
specifically. So the 2 nearest the ship tossed grenades. The 5 out here started focusing fire. And I imagine the scene is just like stuff just ricocheting off the dirt and hitting you as you're still approaching with this machine. And one of them kind of like gets you like in the pit, like you're kind of holding the gun. One of them gets you in the pit, and it's kind of awkward to get it out, but it's already dispensed its acidic payload, and we will adjudicate that at your turn. Maia.
All right. So I might do something interesting. I can, while flying, you can fight, right? Like there's nothing against that. Like,
What are you doing?
If I fly into the air, I can still fight while up there.
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
Okay. Because I did take up that new modification. I don't exactly know story-wise, maybe exactly where I shoved jetpacks in my body, but
Probably in
They're
the
there.
obvious place.
Oh, no.
Iron Man
I think the operative that you committed wholesale slaughter to had jump jets as an armor perk, and you probably just modified those to
installed it. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So I get half my movement speed. So I guess I'll fly 15 feet into the air. We'll just assume, we can't float my character. So, physically, now granted, if I'm 15 feet in the air, does that provide me full cover from those 2 dudes who are under the ship?
Yeah, because they're not going to be able to see you for the wing and the underneath the ship. So yeah, you've got total cover from them. They can't do anything.
Cool. Okay. In that case, I'm just gonna keep shooting the dude that's not in. I'm gonna shoot at the guy who's not in cover. Right.
Okay, so that will now be number 1. You have him scanned.
Right.
Number 4 ate it.
So I'll just do a full round on this guy. So I'll be taking -8s. 20 even.
And that's EAC?
EAC.
That hits.
All right, I'll go ahead and roll the second die just to...
Okay.
All right, if the last one hit, that one hits because that's 2 better. All right, so let's shoot this man. Ooh. 12, so 23 damage on the first hit.
Okay.
And 22 damage on the second hit. And cold damage still the same.
All right. It all goes through, and you can tell that one's starting to see some signs of weakness as a result of that assault. Ion, you're going to take some corrode damage. Should I have given you corrode damage after the crit, and then you roll at the end of your turn for prevent it again, or
no? It happens first in the round, and then I can spend my round
to stop, drop, and roll.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going to take an additional 4 acid damage as some of the excess of that dart has gotten into your armor and is starting to
don't care.
Crawl along your okay, well, all right.
Here's 4 damage. Thanks, guy. All right, so now it's my turn.
I'm trying.
All right. And I'm going to activate my haste circuit. And I'm going to go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 11, 12. And it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 60 feet. 20 feet. So it's going to be a -4. I'm going to throw a Screamer Grenade 2 at them.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a whole lot higher than 5.
Cool.
So that's going to be my dex. That's going to be 10 plus 4 plus my dex 19 reflex save.
Okay. That's a fail. And that is also a fail.
Good. They're going to take 10 damage.
Okay.
And then they both failed, you say?
Yes.
They're also deafened for 3 minutes.
Okay, so we're going to boop and boop. Okay. Do you get to take a turn to while they're in the ground? Or
No.
I thought that was something free you got at the end of the turn, but
I think so. Hold on, let me look real quick.
because unlike this map that suggests you're on a very hard landing pad, you cleared one out from the soil using your layers, so you may have dredged up some super tetanus or something that you could close that wound with.
At the end of each round, I can attempt a second reflex save.
Okay. And it's based
Which
off
is
the
equal
damage
to
you
10
took.
plus the amount I took, so it's going to be 14.
14 is all you're looking for?
No.
No?
No, I rolled a 2.
Okay. I hate to hear that.
I don't care.
Zenka, you're looking very lonely over in this corner now because one compatriot has run towards the enemy, another has disappeared, and the other is 15 feet above you.
Cool.
So everyone has run away from you.
Cool. Move me 30 feet this way, just in a straight line. Okay. Cool.
That kind of puts you underneath the wingtip there,
That's
so it
fine.
gives you a little bit of cover.
It puts them at the very end of my range increment for perilous,
Okay.
which I can use spell shot through.
Oh no! Do you need this?
No, I've
Okay.
already figured it out. I can't hit that one. I
Yeah.
can't make a line to hit him. He's just off.
Yeah.
But I can hit the other two if I hit here. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Where did I do that? Hold on.
I may have line templates someplace if we.
No, I had this. 2, 1, 2. Yep, that'll hit all of them.
I was about to say,
Except
if you want
for
to
the
use
middle
this, if you can connect all 5 of them
I
with the
can't
line,
hit the middle one.
if you can use this and connect all 5,
Mm-mm.
That's a yes.
I mean, okay.
Catch the corner, that
Yeah,
last dude.
all right.
That's
that is a yes.
All right. I wasn't gonna, but that's okay.
The laser doesn't lie.
So the thing is,
No, it
that's
doesn't.
at the very
Doesn't lie.
end of my range.
Okay.
So that's like all of the range increments away. So I'm going to take a -4 to that roll
Okay.
because I have far shot.
Does it matter which one you're hitting because that one probably has like hard cover?
The thing
Or-
is that's the closest one I can hit.
Okay.
And the line would come off of him.
Gotcha. Okay.
So that's the one I've got to try to hit. So let's give it a shot. Or I could roll a 1 on the die.
That looks cocked to me.
I mean, you roll on top of other dice. I'm not even sure that you're allowed to do that.
All right. Okay. That is a 16 EAC.
That will miss.
That happens sometimes.
Okay. You take a shot with Perilous attempting to send some type of line spell through their ranks. He ducks in time to ensure that the bullet does not hit him. Cyna, is now your turn.
I get to.
Yep. Everyone's kind of spreading out from you as a result. It looks like Ion is engaging those that are underneath the Sunrise Maiden.
Mhm.
The other 5 that are kind of at the end of this makeshift landing pad are sort of fair game for everyone else.
Right. Well, let's line up the sniper rifle with the one standing in the open,
Okay.
and explain to him why that's a terrible idea.
Yep. Coincidentally, he is also the most hurt that is not also dead.
Gotcha.
I imagine the dead one's probably the most hurt, but
He's not hurting anymore.
or the least.
if we filter out the ones that have been killed in this combat, then
He doesn't hurt anymore. He's dead.
Well, the sniper rifle, I'm not doing the massive amount of damage that I would normally, but I get tricks. So let's actually target one of these.
You should disarm them.
That's where I'm going. One of these over here underneath the wing.
okay.
And we're going to do the full-on trick attack and try to stay hidden afterwards.
Which one are you picking?
This.
That 3? Okay.
And
You're looking for 27 for your trick attack.
oh yeah, currently it's in the 40s
Okay.
with a take 10.
Yeah. So if you're in the 40s with a take 10, then you should just assume that you're trick attacking everyone.
That's the build.
Gotcha.
Because the cloak, not moving, so the cloak and kill gives you plus 10. It's low 20s for the skill and plus 10. All right, so the attack roll is going to be a 15 energy. Oh, I'm sorry, 15 plus 15, 30 energy.
Ooh, that's a different number. Yes, that will hit.
All right. All right, that's only going to be 22 fire.
Only 22 fire. Okay.
But let's let them make a save versus being disarmed.
Okay. Is the what save am I making? Reflex?
I believe so, yes.
I got a 16.
I'll double check, but I don't think that's going to do it.
Probably not at this level.
Nice gun you have there. Oh!
Boop.
And I take a similarly ridiculous stealth check to stay hidden after the sniper shot.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
All right. You hit this Marine with a flaming weapon, hit him almost like kind of graze this sweet spot where you catch the elbow and sort of center mass, and it's enough to make him reflexively drop his long arm to the ground. It clatters next to him. The Marines are up again. There's going to be some they're going to split up a little bit now. The two that are underneath the Sunrise Maiden, seeing that Ion is kind of targeting them, they will focus on him. One will have to spend a move action to pick up their gun, so they won't get a full attack. The other will continue with their full attack. Ion, what is your KAC at the moment?
28.
28. Are you taking any cover bonuses from that, or is it just flat 28?
It's just flat 28.
Okay, got it. 28. So the first one will hit with its full attack.
I will spend a resolve to deflect it.
That'll work because it's kinetic weapon.
Yeah.
What do you need to do to make that work?
I roll an attack with a +5 bonus, and if I beat what they rolled to hit me, I deflect it.
I follow. Okay. I have a number in my head.
I did not roll super good. 22.
22? No, that will not be enough.
Yeah.
So it would at least need to be higher than your armor.
Yeah.
That is going to be 19 damage. So I'm going to say 9 piercing, 10 acid.
Okay.
The second one, after he picks up his weapon, will take a shot without the penalties because he's not full attacking, and will hit a 28 on the nose.
Okay.
That is 18, so it'll be 9 acid, 9 piercing.
Okay.
These two that are closest to me see a flying target and will take attacks on Maia as a result. Maia, what is your KAC, and I'm going to give you some soft cover as a result of the wing.
Is 27.
27. Is that with the cover?
No, that's
so I'm going to call it a 29. I need 15s or better. That's a hit, miss, hit, miss. So you're going to take 2 shots from these darts.
Okay.
The first is going to do 17 acid and piercing.
Then I guess it's -5. So 12.
Yeah.
12 damage for that one.
Second one will do 20 acid and piercing.
Okay, so I took 25 total.
Yep. The remaining 3 see a wizard, or rather a technomancer, a space wizard, I think is the parlance we've chose for this table, coming at them, and they decide to target Zenka. I'm going to give you soft cover as a result of the wing.
Okay.
The port wing there. What is your KAC at the moment?
23 without cover.
23, so I'll call that 25, which means I need math. I really need math.
That is a good start.
Oh gosh, I blanked real hard. I need 11s or better. Got it. That's a crit. Let's go ahead and adjudicate that.
Oof. Okay.
30 acid and piercing.
Total?
Total.
Okay, that's smarted.
Okay. His second attack will miss. Marine 2, hit and miss. 10 acid and piercing as he grazes you.
Okay, 10 damage.
The last Marine will hit twice.
Oof.
That will do 28 acid and piercing. And
all right, we're into hit points.
And if you could make me a reflex save to see whether you are corroded or not.
27.
That is more than enough to not be corroded.
Okay.
Small consolation, that was the end of their turn, and now you get to inflict more violence upon them, hopefully in a greater quantity than they inflicted on you. Maia, it is your turn. You are 15 feet up in the air, and at the very least have distracted some of them from other targets on the battlefield as a result.
Yeah. Mathematically, how high do I get before they stop getting cover?
Curse you, trigonometry!
I mean, are you seriously going to make me do trig when I couldn't do basic arithmetic just now?
Just fly over and take cover on the edge of the wing.
Oh, yeah, that's actually a perfect idea. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, if you
it'll
land
take me another round to get there, but
if you land on the wing, like that's
yeah, that's perfect. No, that's great. Okay, let me move myself a little bit. 10, 15, and next round I'll get there.
It's like fighting Khan. You need to think 3-dimensionally.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, what kind of sightline do I still have to the same guy I've been shooting?
Sorry.
Me being 15 feet in the air, that close to the wing. I don't know how high up the wing is off the ground to this guy.
I mean, I'm gonna give it soft cover too. So
okay, no, that's fine. I'm just gonna assume I'm taking -10 then to make the math easier instead of giving him soft cover. That'll just
that's fine. Okay. Yeah, I can do that
mathematically. Ooh, that's not very good. 16
EAC.
Yeah,
that'll miss.
All right. Next attack. Nat 20.
Oh, yeah.
That'll also... No.
Let's blow this guy away. So he will be staggered now.
You're shooting number 1, the one that's like out in the open.
Yeah,
like
the no
idiot.
cover guy.
Got it.
So the first attack, almost max damage. So, first half of the damage, sorry.
Yeah.
So 15 plus 11, so 26.
Okay, I'll go ahead and subtract that.
And then the next half of the damage, 8, 9, 10, 13, 24 damage more.
Okay. It appears to be in very bad shape as a result of that particular shot. Ion.
Exciting.
One of the Marines in that back rank looks to be capable of falling over at any moment. A lot of them focused fire on Zenka, and several of them hit. It didn't look like Zenka's intellogical body handled it very well.
There is blood.
You said it, not me.
Oh no!
Oh,
Your insides are not on the inside.
they're trying.
They've got inside out and guns right now.
There's something I haven't thought about in a minute.
I mean, I don't have range increments on those two, so I'm going to try to put them down. It's a full attack.
Which one are you going to focus on?
The one in the front has been more injured.
The number... they have actually been equivalently injured. Like they're
the one closest to my mini.
If it helps, I can't hit number 3 with a fireball. Or an explosive blast, I should say.
Does a 21 hit its EAC?
Yes.
Then all of those hit it.
Beautiful.
Okay.
Erase him from existence.
So the first one is going to do 26 damage.
Got it.
The second one is going to do 23 damage.
Got it.
Is he still alive?
Yes.
Well, fuck him.
And he'll likely still be alive after this one, too.
He just won't like you very much.
And that one does 26 damage.
26. Yeah. It is still alive, but you feel like you've got him on the ropes. Like one more of those would probably do it.
I should hope so. I'm shooting him with an anti-tank gun, and he's just all like, oh.
Well, he's undead. What are you trying to do? Take his organs out? Like, I don't...
He doesn't need his organs anymore.
It blows right through them. Regretfully, he's undead, doesn't care.
You got to strategically dismember
the leg bones
them to do it.
attached to the hip bone.
Not anymore.
The hip bones attached to the spine bone.
Not anymore.
The spine bones attached to the port wing.
And this is how it goes.
Zenka,
I love how our like Sunrise Maiden is like all chrome, except for that one side where there's just like black ichor splattered all over the side.
I'm making you clean that up.
Zenka, it looks like the ones to your right have their hands full with ion, as any combatant usually does.
Yeah. And I'm walking
Especially
there
the one
singing,
with no gun.
and I'm walking there singing the childhood anatomy song, so it's all good. You know, things
yeah.
are in good order.
The issue you're running into now is that 3 of them have made you their special science project.
Do I just want to say fuck it and do another 40-foot range one? Because they're like just outside of the 20-foot.
How many of those do you get?
Yes.
Yes, then do it.
Okay.
Basically,
It just
anytime
reduces the damage. Although last time I should have done the debug spell because I get to re-roll 2 1s on damage dice.
Yeah. Zenka
It costs
gets
a resolve, but
anytime Zenka casts Explosive Blast, they get to adjust it to have one of these special abilities if they want to. So there's some give and take. So the benefit of him having the 40-foot radius meant that damage
the
was
damage
dispersed.
decreases, but yeah. Now the thing is I've only got 3 more 3rd level spells. So I don't want to use all of those right now.
Right.
But if we end up running through the last several combats with just using a bunch of magic missiles, because those don't cost slots anymore.
We have a bunch of assholes that are sitting there in fireball formation.
We need to use
it's what
the
those spells are for.
Do that with your with your shooty gun.
Well, the problem is I got to hit something.
Don't roll a 7.
This game's real easy if you roll 20s all the time.
Yeah.
Like,
How about you start rolling double digits over here?
I'm working on it.
Or you could just cast it.
I'm
You could just be all
trying.
like, all of you are in this thing now.
Yeah, because it's within range.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Yeah, let's do that. No explosive blast. No, none of that. We're going to use a 4th level spell.
He cast a wall of fire.
ooh. Ooh.
All right, cool. Y'all want to get smart here with the guns? Well,
Now we get to find out if they're wet or dry undead.
Oh. Okay.
Are they full of ichor or embalming fluid? Because one of those things is flammable.
Let's make a wall of purple fire here.
Ooh, edgy.
just all across.
I like it.
It defaults to purple.
Ooh, edgy. I like it.
Okay, so if that's the case, I'm going to put it right through them.
Yeah.
So I need them to make me a reflex save.
Cool. I'm sure this will work out real well for them. What's the...
Oh, wait. No, hold on. An immobile blazing curtain of opaque, shimmering violet fire springs into existence. On one side of the wall, selected by you, sends forth waves of heat, dealing 2d6 fire damage to creatures within 10 feet, and 1d6 fire damage to those beyond 10 feet, but within 20 feet.
Oh, good. Just put it right behind them then.
Oh, no, it gets better. Wall deals this damage when it appears and on your turn each subsequent round. In addition, the wall deals 5d6 fire damage to any creature passing through it. Wall deals double damage to undead creatures. If you evoke the wall so that it appears where creatures are, each creature takes damage as if passing through the wall. If any 5-foot length of the wall takes 20 or more cold damage and around the length goes away. Saving throw. None.
Yeah.
I like it, and I also like your face when it said it did double damage to undead.
So, one question.
Yeah.
Is this like the Wall of Flame in Pathfinder where you could make a circle, like an inward or an outward facing circle, or is it...
I can.
Okay. I don't know what the
a wall
is.
up to 20 foot long per level, so...
Usually it tells you what the equivalent is with radius.
Or a ring with a radius up to 5 feet per 2 levels.
Nah,
So-
just make it a wall of...
Yeah, and then just cut through all of them. That way they
do what,
all
10
eat 5d6.
So what direction do you
5d6
want the
times
fire
10.
to...
Oh, I got to roll the d6s.
Yeah. So what direction do you want the fire to be going? Do you want
Away
to,
from us?
do you want to push them towards you or away from you?
Towards us wouldn't force them out of cover.
Yeah.
It would.
And then if they go away, it's an opaque wall of flame that neither of you can fire through.
Send them towards us.
Okay, so the fire damage is on the reverse side of the wall, the far side. That way, if they want to go through, they have to come through towards us. So that's 10d6 damage.
Wait,
That also means that the ones behind the boxes will have to step into fire squares to get around the box.
All right, 1 second.
Unless they climb
No,
over.
feel free. Feel free.
Here's your wall.
Mm-hmm.
On what side of that wall do you want the fire to?
This.
Okay.
That being said, they're in the wall, so they're eating the 5d6.
Okay. So that
Times 2.
you are giving them incentive to move away. Got it.
So they're either going to take fire damage to move away from us, or they're going to take none fire damage to move towards us out of cover.
But they take laser damage.
So yeah, go ahead and roll your 10d6 because that's disgust.
Cool. So I'm going to spend a resolve.
Feels so good.
Resolve. 1. Decrease. Cool. So I'm going to spend a resolve, and I'm going to re-roll
These ones.
these 2 ones. Okay. Let's get these out of here before I go re-rolling stuff. Because those are nice numbers. I like those numbers. I like these numbers less. But that's okay. Fuck you, die. Okay. So that's 39 points of damage.
39, and they just eat that.
And they
right?
just, they just eat that.
Okay, so number 2 takes 39
That's
damage. Number
That's
6
a 4th level spell, kids.
takes 39 damage.
What does the temporal...
These guys don't
disruption
get any more
grenade do
spell
again?
slots. I'm done with spell slots.
Could you
on these
remove
guys.
number 1 and put him in the graveyard? Oh boy.
Well,
We're playing
almost
Magic.
He's in the
went.
graveyard.
Daddy. That is number 7
Mhm.
and takes 39 damage.
I didn't even have to do that through my gun.
The number 8
That was splendid.
takes
Thank you for pointing that out to me, because I totally would have just
39
gotten
damage.
preoccupied with fireballs and forgot that existed.
Now,
It
Double
looked sexy to
damage
me,
to
and I was all
undead.
like, you should do that. It looks sexy.
I had a question.
Deceptively sexy.
It's the anti-tailgating spell.
The question is, do you still have a move action?
Yeah, I do have a move action. Hooray!
So basically you have soft cover there.
Yeah,
for
that's
that
fine.
Yeah.
type of deal.
It's fine.
Title music for Dead Sons is provided by Overclocked Remix and created by CFX. Find more great game remixes at ocremix.com. Ambient music provided by Tabletop Audio. Original 10-minute ambiances and music for games and stories. Find out more at tabletopaudio.com.